Hi guys, it's Luna here, and if you're wondering why I'm using a different cat, I'm thinking about changing this to my mascot. Just kidding, that cat's ugly, she looks like poop. Like, seriously, who would think to put a cat this color? She's freaking ugly. Like a green brown. Ew. If she was dark brown, I think that she's pretty. No, I'm not changing my mascot. I just thought I'd show you that cat because she's really ugly. Hey guys, for real this time, it's Luna, but I'm using Phobos today, one of my characters, because I just feel like using more of my other LPS instead of just using Luna all the time. Luna's here though, we'll get Luna. Hola. Yeah, see, Luna's here, she's alive. But we're not using Luna today. Today we're going to be doing all of my customs video, so I'm going to be showing you every single one of my customs, and I have like 30 of them, so sit back and enjoy. So, my first ever custom is Nightmare. The old Nightmare. Of course, if you've seen one of my more recent videos, it was probably made like almost a month ago though. I don't remember. This is the old Nightmare. He was my first ever custom, and yeah, he's been through a lot. I've been customizing for around like 2 or 3 years, and he was the first ever one that I did. I really don't like him though. He's got a really big backstory though, and maybe I'll do a video about that one day, but for now, we're just gonna keep him like this. So, that was Nightmare, my first ever custom. My second custom is Flame, one of my really, really old characters that I kind of just threw away, I guess you could say. He used to be one of my more main characters, and then I just kind of didn't really have a lot for him, so I just got rid of him. But he's still one of my customs, and I still love him. But I tried to paint his eyes green once before, and I messed up the whole thing, so I had to scrape it off, and his eyes are still a little weird, but hey, I still love him. And if you remember Flame at all, shout out to you, because he's pretty old. So now I'm going to show you Galaxy, my third ever custom. This is Galaxy. I really thought that she was cool at the time, but now I don't anymore. And at the time I was really bad at painting eyes, so you'll notice that she has these marks here because there's tape marks there. Because I put tape over her eyes so I could do the stars thing. And somebody said that Galaxy looked like crap and that she was like my worst custom ever, but I have some pretty bad customs in store to show you guys, so this one is not my worst. Now I will say that it's definitely not my favorite, but hey, I still love her. She was one of my first, and she was also an original character for a while. And if you remember her, then good for you. Yeah, that's Galaxy. Whatever. Oh boy, it's the old Luna. You guys remember her? Of course you remember her. So she was inspired by the Sailor Moon Luna. Like, if you know what Sailor Moon is, she was the cat from there. And I really liked the anime so much that I made a custom of Luna, so this is Luna. And I really liked how she came out at the time, and I used her for my mascot for about a year. She was my mascot for a long time. We'll just go with that because I don't know. And I changed her back around Christmas time because I decided that she just didn't fit anymore and I didn't like her. And she was actually the first custom that I did eyes on. And she actually looks pretty good for my first ever custom with eyes. Eyes, ooh. Fifth ever custom, which is one of my old dogs, Annie. She died at Christmas time of 2016. She was a Schnauzer, and we do have another dog. I might insert a video here of her.
She's trying to bite the wound, but she can't.
She's carrying it! Freya! Oh. Her name's Freya. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you my next custom. So my sixth ever custom is this baby Jason. If you don't know who Jason is, that is Wolfie the Wolf, Wolfie Howl, the Howl Sisters, Spray Cray, whatever she calls herself now. This is her original character. And I made him a weekend that she came over. That was like more than a year ago. It was like a year and a month ago. It's basically just a baby version of her character, and he had the sticker eyes, so I couldn't paint his eyes because I was really bad at just painting them like that. And this is him in his grown-up form, this is him in his younger form. We were originally going to put blood on his mouth, but we didn't do that. And yeah, I actually kind of like how he came out. He was pretty cute. And the coloring is kind of close, but not really. Yeah, I still love him. He's really cute. So this is my 8th custom, according to my list. This is Winter, my ferret ice fox. So basically, the story behind this is that Pink Bunny Girl 43, she had a video where she made Spider, one of her characters, which was originally a ferret into a fox. I was inspired by that to make this, and this is the first ever custom I used clay on. I'm not too proud of the ears. The ears are just like big traffic cones sticking out of her head. And her tail actually looks pretty nice, but the ears not so much. But she's still one of my loved characters. Loved customs, and I love her. And I think I must have been going through some sort of fox craze, because this is now my 3rd fox custom, but it is my 9th custom. His name is Cole. According to the list, he is a black fox with blue eyes, and he's got this little tiny fringe here. He was made from a raccoon base. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say about him. There's not much to say. So then my 10th ever custom is Raven. She is actually an original character, but one of my lesser known ones. She's actually related to Nightmare. She is his cousin, and she's a year older. If I ever do a Nightmare's Past, which I've been planning, I've been writing an outline for it, and I'm not writing a script because I don't have time for that. Alright, he was made from like the bubblegum something G4 pet. Everybody says that you can't customize G4 pets because they're too rubbery, but I have no problem with it. I actually kind of like her. She's pretty cool looking. And this is my 11th custom, which is probably one of my most favorites. But this is Silver Pelt. He is basically God in the warrior cats. That's what I've made up, because he's like, they always talk about Silver Pelt and how Silver Pelt is basically just the Milky Way where all the dead cats go in StarClan. And I thought, hey, I've always envisioned Silver Pelt as this like big white see-through cat who would guide everybody to StarClan and all that, and he's Warriors related. And I really like him. He's a really cool cat. Because he's got like these blue shiny eyes and he's got silver metallic paint all over him. He's one of my favorites and I love him to death. I wish I used him more though. Do you guys want to see more of Silver Pelt? I like him. Do you guys like him? Hopefully you do. Yeah, this is Silver Pelt. Next up is Jay. She is one of my original characters. She was actually made for Flame to be his girlfriend. But anyways, this is Jay, and I've kind of been thinking of bringing her back because I really like her. She's like a blue-gray fox, and she's really pretty. So I'm thinking about bringing her back, but I'm not bringing Flame back. He's dead. Yeah, that's Jay. She was basically just made to be Flame's girlfriend, and I still kind of like her up to this day. So hey, maybe one day she'll come back as a character. Who knows? So next up is Ice. And actually I should bring Fire out here too. Fire and Ice. Yeah, my series, which is my most viewed video on my channel. 1.1k views. Yeah. There was a different ending to Fire and Ice that I might go over one day. I might redo the ending. The alternate ending. And these two were supposed to be involved. They are Fire and Ice. I really like Fire, except her eye. I don't know what you're supposed to call them. The glares? I don't know what they're called. I kind of like her. She has this nice striped tail. She's really pretty. I wish I used her more. So next up are my Undertale customs of Sans and Papyrus. Yes, these are two of my favorites. I really like how Sans came out, except for his smile is kind of dorky. But he looks really, really cool. And then Papyrus also kind of looks cool, except his eyes are weird, and so is his smile. Smile. Ooh. I originally just made them white cats with the eye color of orange and blue, and they were really, really, really stupid looking. Papyrus had an orange scarf and Sans had like a blue collar. Like a couple months ago I decided to redo them. I have time lapses on my channel somewhere. So my next custom is Sawyer. He is one of my original characters, and I got the name inspiration from Thy Vampire. And no, this is not a copy. This Sawyer is actually 12. I can't remember. I have to look at his character chart thing. But he is 12, and he is Nightmare and Talon's kid, theoretically, in a different universe, because there's other universes where he exists, and then there's ones where he doesn't. He is Nightmare and Talon's son. He's actually really cute, and he's made from like the Fennec Fox base. I kind of wish I didn't make him though from that base because I really like the base, and maybe one day I'll get it again. So the next up on the list is Sammy. Yeah, you all should know Sammy. I don't know if you know her or not, but she is one of my characters with Jason and Luna. This is their kid in a universe, and Sawyer and her exist in the same universe, but there's another character coming up where if he exists, they both can't exist unless if some stuff happened. This is Sammy. I kind of like her though. She's really funny. Next up is a Cosmic Brownie custom. She's not one of my favorites just because she just doesn't look appealing to me. If I had like a nail dotting tool and I fixed the dots on her, she might look better, but... So next up we have Angel. She's kind of a character and she's kind of not a character. And she's one of my favorites. She's got like this winged eyeliner and she's just inspired by an angel. She's also missing an ear piercing. She had one here and one here, but this one fell off. They are used to cover the holes. And next up is Rudolph. If you watched my cringy Christmas special, you know that he was in there. He played the role of Rudolph, and I kind of like how he came out, except he doesn't like to stand at all. Next up is my Harley Quinn custom, and this is probably my least favorite custom. That I hate it so much that I probably will destroy it one day.
Like, if I ever do a destroying LPS video, Harley Quinn custom is probably gonna be the one in it. Because I just hate her so much. She's so ugly. Like, I made her in a rush because, like, Suicide Squad was the thing at the time, and I was like, ooh, I should make a custom, then maybe I'll get more people and be like, oh, hey, anybody like this custom? And then I was gonna put it up for trade, and I was like, no, she's so ugly and disgusting. So, I think one day I might do a destroying LPS video and feature her in it because I just hate her so much. And I hate her so much. She's just so ugly. Ew.
Next up is my custom of 675, I think, or otherwise known as Savannah Reed. I think this is my only dash hound. No, Jason and her are my only dash hounds. Jason I sacrificed just to be Jason. I would have him as one of my characters, Blake, for a series that I plan to do, maybe, but he's Jason for now, so yeah. I am Savannah. Banana. This is the one I was talking about with like the timelines of children and all that. This is Max. So basically this is Luna and Nightmare's child. If he exists, Sammy and Sawyer can't exist. But something weird happened where those three all exist in the same timeline. Next up is my custom of my old cat Genghis, who died a long time ago. And I kind of like how he came out. He doesn't look exactly like our old cat. He was like a mix between a Himalayan and something else. Next up is Frisk from Undertale. You have no idea how many coats of yellow paint I had to use for this. I've painted her yellow so many times, like, no joke. Probably my least favorite thing is the hair, because I just kind of like... I didn't do anything with the hair. It looks like it's painted on, but there's a little bit of clay on there, and it just looks disgusting. So maybe one day I'll redo her. Next up is Chaos. Oh boy. He's got these really cool horns, but he's too tall. See, look. He's got horns. Woo! And he is actually featured in Twins of the Forest, and I put a time lapse of him. He really just looks like an edgy Shinigami from Death Note. He really does, though. And yeah. He's probably one of my favorites next to Silverpelt. I can't decide between the two. They're really cool. Next up is Wolfie. This is updated-ish, because Wolfie changes her character too much. It's supposed, like, her hair is switched around. Her hair is supposed to be blue with black highlights, but I did it black with blue tips because her hair is really complicated. And yeah, this is Wolfie. I actually really kind of like how she came out. She's really cool. Woof. Next up is Rosie. She's also, she's a friend of Wolfie's. I did her character, Rosie, but their characters changed where, like, they have... What? There's red paint behind her ear! No! That shouldn't be there. But their characters changed to where they have, like, different fringe and all that, and her bandana is purple now, so... But I'll just keep them like this, because they look simple and nice. Last but not least, Glitch. Oh shoot! I broke his hair! I wasn't trying to do that, I was just trying to drop him from the camera. Look, there's his hair. Glitch, your hair broke. So this is my character, Glitch. He has a purple ear, he's got purple markings like everywhere, he's dark blue, he's got this weird eye. So let's compare my last custom to my first custom. It's funny because they're both short hairs. I would say that I have improved. My paint is like a lot smoother. My painting has improved and details have improved, but still, I need stuff to work on though. I need to work on more stuff. So yeah, those were all of my customs. All like 30 of them. I think that'll be it for this video. We're gonna do the outro with Phobos. So yeah, that'll be it for this video, and if you liked it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you didn't like it, okay, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, bye.